Okay. Hello. This will have to do. So, I don't know if you could hear, but I had music playing still in the back because I'm actually really not doing well with sitting in silence at the minute. About that, actually, the other day, okay, I haven't actually spoken to a camera like this in a while. Like, yeah. So I don't actually know how much you guys know about what's been going on, but today I sent my UCAS off, which I am actually making a video, you know, like those videos where they they're reacting to their visions for university. So I'm actually gonna make one of them. Well, I've started making one of them, but I can't release it until I get all my decisions, if you get what I'm saying. But still, I'm applying to Oxford, which means that I had to do an admissions test, which I did on Thursday, which literally feels like a lifetime ago, but it's actually Sunday today, so that was 3 days ago. But anyway, my point is that the other day when I was doing that, I was sat in this test centre. No, I was doing the questions and whatnot, but I was expecting to hear some music. I was literally sat there and I was like, why the fuck is it so quiet? Where's the music? And then I realised that you don't normally have music in test settings. Then I realised I've been listening to too much music. If you remember from my before videos where I might have mentioned that my ears are a bit fucked, I actually don't wear headphones ever anymore. The idea of going on a walk with headphones in seems so euphoric. That seems like something that's what utopias are made of, okay? But not for this girl. Does anyone see this though? This has actually been under my skin for 15 years. So you're actually on my bedside, but not very bedside cabinet at the minute, propped up on a bottle of a vino. Let's just say that my phone's in black and white, so I have so my outfit doesn't look too discordant right now because it's all in black and white, but I can imagine that it's not looking too good. But I was actually just watching some of my old videos because I kind of missed myself and who I am. This gum has no flavour. It was bubble mint because I have some weird attachment to bubble mint. But yes, it's currently October half term. Since yesterday, this gum's actually gross. Anyway, a lot's happened since you last saw me, I feel. Last time I actually spoke to the camera. I hate filming holiday vlogs, I'll be honest, because then it's I just have to edit those for weeks after, and it's I feel I haven't made a proper video, my old videos, in forever. That's partly because I don't have any time anymore, but that's also because I can't be bothered. Oh my god. This feels all very, that was not cute. Anyway, what I was going to make this video about before I started watching my old videos and I got thrown back into who I was because I was just sitting around here feeling a bit, iffy. And I thought there's so much time left of the day. So why don't I make a video of me rejuvenating myself? But the problem is that it's actually starting to go dark outside, and that's because the clock's changed this morning. And that actually means I'm never going outside again. I went on a walk yesterday for the first time. Months, literal months. I've become a home body. Not that I ever wasn't. Because it's so fucking cold that this is this is the fit I'm going with, and I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take it off because it's not very good. But yes. I made some banana bread earlier. It's alright. I made it in muffin tins though, and I ate 3 of them. And I'm feeling really drab and really not well. And not well is not as in ill or something, but not well as in you know. I feel now, since I've changed my room a bit, there seems to be a lot more places for me to prop up the cam. I wore this top to bed, I'll be honest. Am I looking better? I'll brush my hair. I don't know if you can tell. No, I actually haven't had a haircut, so I don't know why you'd be able to tell that. Yeah, but I wasn't actually joking when I said my phone's in black and white. Like, my phone is actually in black and white, so I can't see anything, and it's really making me feel quite distant. But, like, I don't really remember what my last video, like, actual decent video was about. But I remember it was like, I spoke about comparison, which is really iffy and disgusting. And I also, after filming that, realised I'm a really jealous person. Like, I don't know who I was trying to make myself come out to be. Yeah. So, this is what I want to show you. This is my little CD holder. I think that's what you call it. And so far, I have made 4 CDs. Like, sure, I could make a lot more, but I'm trying to ration them, you know. This one, I titled them. This one's called Can't Stay Still, because that's what happens when I put it on. I can't get it back in. And then this one's called Autumn Fuzz, because it's like autumnal, but I made it before, like autumn, like I made it on the 14th of September, and I'm like dating them so I know what's going on. And then I wrote who is it with a question mark, and then in brackets it says Lang's child. That's a reference to Mr. R.D. Lang, the author of The Divided Self, because that was the book I read at the time, and it may have taken me a few months to read that book, but I really loved it. The only problem is that it did make me feel a bit, it was just a bit too relatable, I think. It was the 27th of September. And then the only one I've made this month, apparently, was this one called Scrambled, which literally has no sort of occurring theme through it. Like, I didn't even know what a lot of the songs were that I was putting on it. You know, it's a decent CD, and it's really fun and quirky. So that's that. Gosh, I've run out of things to talk about. So I suppose I'm just gonna like talk about, like, sounds like my legs. Anywho, I'm going to just talk about life at the minute, I suppose. So I'm in year 13, which is wild, because you know what that means? That means I'm 18 in July. Who, me? That's really cool. I'm really happy about that, if you can't tell. I was watching I watched 2 of my old videos, and one of them was like where I was getting ready for that party, and I thought, this video's so shit. I thought that video was shit, yes. Like, at the same time, it was quite fun for me to watch, but I had to put on like 2 times speed to make it through, so if you want to speed up any of my videos, go ahead. It also makes them more funnier. Life hack. And then I also watched my summer affliction video, which I actually quite liked. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about, because in that video I was like trying out a side part, and then it's funny because I actually never reverted my hair back to a normal part after that video. And you'd be like, no, your hair is not a side part, but like, it is. Like, if that's the middle, then it's on the side. It's on the side. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit like iffy. I don't know, it's like I wanna talk about stuff, but I don't know what, and I suppose I could say what I've been reading lately. So I feel like if you've watched any of my older videos, like I started making videos in April. Like, I don't know why I'm like talking about like when I was 15 years old. 15 was not that long ago, okay? I need to calm the fuck down. But it's October, you know, times are getting rough. You know, this is like, I've never filmed YouTube videos in like autumn, winter before. That's pretty fucking cool. But I want to get back into it. I know I'm like, I have no time. And my maths teacher told me I'm heading towards an A. instead of an A star. So really, I've got other things that need to be getting done, and also my English coursework. But I'd really like to maintain my YouTube channel, and I'm not sure, because it's kind of like a video diary, as I say, and it's like my CDs are like a music diary, and I've actually started writing in my actual diary a little bit more. The only problem is that I waste so much time if I'm writing in it, but it's not time wasting, but it's kind of time wasting, you know. And it's like, I don't want to like put too much of myself and like my personality out there. I mean, I'm not making any money from it or anything, so it's not like commodifying my personality. You know, it's just like putting a bit more of myself than I'd like to put out there, if you get what I'm saying. Especially since I have such a big thing about people knowing anything about me. Like, I hate it. I also think I might be, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I have like autism or anything. I do think that by the day I am displaying more characteristics that are also found in someone with autism. So if that, you know, gives a glimpse into what I'm trying to say. So that's that. I feel like there was a train I was just on, but I lost it. Oh yeah, I don't want to put too much of myself out there, because I don't like when people know too much about me. And like, I'm obviously not like famous or anything, and I won't be. Like, even if I carried on posting consistently, I wouldn't be for like a really long time. You know, it's still a bit scary. Like, I don't want any parasocial relationships or anything. Like, I don't want people, like, I'm not gonna like turn the comments off or anything, but I'm not too fond of comments. I know that sounds really freaking mean, but it's just how I feel, and I'm sorry. If it gets like too bad, I will turn them off, but it should be fine for now. So what I've been reading lately, I finally finished The Feminine Mystique the other week, which was really fun. I really fucking like that book, actually. It's made me realise that I actually need to try in life. I need to really put myself through hardship if I want to like actually, you know, achieve what I want. Like, I have this really big thing about like trying to achieve my potential. That's why I'm like so like, I'm not gonna say like strict with myself, but that's kind of what it is about my grades, because it's like I know I can get the best grades, not like the best in the class, I just mean like the highest grades that you can get. Like, I know I can get an A star. So if I'm not getting an A star, it's like, well, I'm obviously just not trying hard enough, you know. And that's kind of what The Feminine Mystique's like. And it's like, I really, every time I see someone or like I hear someone around me saying something, would it be out of pocket to just recommend they read The Feminine Mystique? It's like, I don't want to like sound like I'm judging any of my friends or anything, but when I hear them say something, when it's just like they're kind of just like judging being alive, and it's like, please just read this fucking book, because it's like, it's inspired me so much. Especially as a woman. The Feminine Mystique sounds horrid. No, like, don't give me that. Like, I can't even get a man. Yes, guys, that is true. I am still boyfriendless. I've been getting really deep into Sylvia Plath. That sounds so pretentious, but I'm actually been getting really shallow into Sylvia Plath. I've read a couple of her poems, and I finished reading The Bell Jar. And then I've read Angela Carter's The Bloody Chamber, which really, like, it was kind of, it's a bit more like sexual prowess than what I'm used to, and I really felt like that, like, it's kind of desensitizing me. No, but you know how you like come to things the way and you're like a bit of stigma. It's like when my sister's watching anything, and then all of a sudden like a semi-naked person like pops up on the screen, and she's like, oh, get them away. It's like, and then the other day I finished reading The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I love his writing. like Mr. Stevens, that butler, was good narrative, and I've literally stolen some of his colloquial stuff. Like when I was on my walk yesterday, I saw a sheep up on the hill, and I thought about like yelling, "Are you alright up there, old chap?" Which to a sheep would be a bit strange because they're a sheep. Bit of a yappy vid, I'll be honest. I've made about like 3 really long videos right now, so I don't know. I might even make a few videos this week, who knows? I've got a bit of time on my hands, a little bit of time here and there. I should be revising for some things, but I'm pretty sure I've been like, I'm not gonna say I was burnt out, because that's a bit premature, but I may or may not be not performing my best. I just feel really not good right now. So yes, I don't know if I'm ending this video here, because I might just edit this and like get this up like right now, and then I can make more videos that are more interesting and less blah. So yeah, thank you.